Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Batsugun, the Saturn Tribute, or S Tribute Boosted, running on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I was tempted to buy this a couple months ago, when it originally released in Japan, but I'm glad I held off a little bit for it to get localized. This is a pretty legendary game, both in the arcades and the Saturn port in particular. Especially since it never got a North American release. This game fetches a pretty good price. So it's nice to be able to get this as a general release for a very, very reasonable price. So we got Batsugun and the Batsugun special version. We'll check out the original. And this is the bullet hell style game. So I think a lot of modern audiences are used to this kind of shmup, especially if it's a vertical shmup. Again, you get the option to use in-game slow-mo if you want, in case things go too crazy. Look at our game settings. Okay, yeah, that's good stuff there. Got some extra options. And of course we can turn off the widgets, turn on the widgets. Some anti-aliasing. We can turn off or on the boost. Yeah, we will set it on arcade mode. Although it is kind of nice to play these rotated, 90-degree rotated games, Tate mode. I think it's a little hard for a lot of people to get used to, but it's nice that the option's there. And they give you like a little visual cue of how it's set up for those who aren't familiar with it. Yeah, Toplin, when they were still releasing, some of their top stuff. Ultimately, Toplin didn't make it in the end, although they've kind of been reinvigorated with some of the old staff from M2. Get some variety in your ship types. And just like every Toplin game, very highly detailed sprites. Fantastic music. Screwed it up. Man, look at those designs. Real cool looking. You know, this is less bullet helly than I remember. It's just more like a standard shmup. I guess my memories of this are only in the latter part of the game where the screen's absolutely full of bullets everywhere. These opening portions are very Raiden-esque. Just with much better graphics and sound. I love the original Raiden 1. It's one of my favorite maps of all time. But yeah, the graphics, while they aren't bad, they certainly don't hold up to later releases. Oh, come on. I'm really screwing it up here.
Okay.
If I remember right, this game also has a hidden level system. So the better you do, the more powerful your ship is, then the harder the game gets. So it's a little game of don't get too powerful as you play. Goodness. My nose always become itchy when it's the most inconvenient time, I swear. Sometimes the human body sucks, Yeah, I'm so glad these founding members of the shmup community still managed to find work and work in this niche, very, very niche genre. I think there's still room for the shmup in a major kind of way with a major release. But it wouldn't be something that would happen every year. Every other year there would be a nice higher production shmup out there that would catch people's attention. Sort of how fighting games exist now. Still a niche genre, but popular every once in a while when something new and interesting comes out. That makes fighting game aficionados mad. I'm sorry, your genre is just like the shmup genre. It's just not a big genre anymore. Certainly not compared to the action game genre or the FPS genre. Open world genre tend to really gather the numbers. Well, I think I like that there are still people keeping the genre alive, bringing out new and interesting things. Hopefully the world of streaming keeps this genre alive as well. Maybe not my streams. Yeah, that was good stuff. It's just a very... I mean, Toplin is well known for well-optimized games. That's a very silky smooth experience. Certainly not every Toplin game, but most of them ran really well. Oh, that's not what I... Let's return to the top menu. Yeah, this Zebra engine really does Saturn justice. I'm hoping to see more and more Saturn ports get completed. Check out this special version. Yeah, it's interesting how the loading screen is, you know, set horizontal, then the game itself is set vertically. Yeah, I think the scaling is perfect. If you've been playing a lot of emulated games, you know sometimes emulating something that was in standard definition can leave an image looking very oddly chunky. Certainly more so than is well represented by how it would have looked, in its native display environment. But here, yeah, I mean, this looks like it probably would have on a very nice CRT. If you could afford one of those, because those will always be, number one, incredibly expensive, and number two, incredibly heavy. Especially if you owned an old Trinitron, Sony Trinitron. Known for being some of the heaviest TVs, per screen size in the world. More default credits, that's interesting. But man, you can give yourself more credits in the original version as well. I think they just sort of set this up for modern audiences. Give them more of a fighting chance. Especially, again, if you're new to the genre or if you're just interested and curious about playing something in it. Without the game just immediately, shutting down your enthusiasm, making it too difficult to be fun. There is such a thing. You can ask most fans of Dark Souls games when Sekiro came out. I'm like, why? I like hard games, but I don't know if I like them that hard. And of course, the more you play that game, then it became less an intimidating game. But I say that with all the games in the shmup genre, they all seem intimidating. But a little bit of replay, and you get to learn the systems well, and you kind of enjoy them for what they are. These very quick thinking mini strategy games. The first real-time strategy games, really, in my opinion. What was really meant by Twitch gameplay. Oh, God. I think the hitbox is just a tiny bit smaller than in the arcade. At least that's how it feels. Again, that would make sense to give that to a modern audience. Yeah, a little more room to breathe. But not too much. The bombs aren't unique. Interesting. And they certainly take up a bigger portion of the screen. You do lose a little bit of your leveling in your shot when you die. Which is normal. I mean, yeah, if you die, you lose a little power. Oh my god. I'm such a moron. I can't believe I forgot that I did that. Yeah, boy, it's a much different experience not having unique bombs for each character. And having a bomb, just fill up more of the screen. That's it, just some adjustments to make it maybe a little bit more fair. If you don't like the level of difficulty the original game is. But not making it so easy that you could complete it in one or two runs. And the good thing is, if you like the original difficulty, then the original version is there for you to play. Again, I can't stress how expensive this game is to buy it if you want original hardware, an original Saturn, and a copy of this game. Hopefully, an original Saturn that still works, which is getting harder and harder as the years go on. Having controllers that still work and you know, aren't completely unresponsive. Which is one of the things if you have a way to play some of these older games, you know, that don't involve buying the original system, then yeah, I'm all for it. You know, you don't have to play on the original system using a you know, red, yellow, white connection to your TV, which your TV probably doesn't even have anymore. You know, going out, having you buy and hold the CRT and crossing your fingers that the light is still good on it, right? It still has a bright picture that isn't burnt in or faded or any of the numerous problems that happened with the CRT. You know, having controllers that don't work and having no way to replace the controllers. That's all not stuff that I don't think a player should have to endure that just so they can, you know, be as pure as they can on the game system. That just seems silly and unreasonable to me. I mean, I have a lot of these original games, but it is just nice to, you know, play it on a controller that's much more comfortable. I mean, not that there was anything, you know, like too terribly wrong with this having a controller. I think it's good for what it is, for being, you know, just a flat piece of bone. But ultimately, that's what it is. It's just nowhere near as comfortable as a modern controller. And you're just more likely to get those hand cramps. And if you've been playing a lot of video games, you know, feel a little bit of that. A little bit of that tendonitis, you know. Whereas nowadays, you know, the way you hold a controller puts a lot less pressure on my wrists. That is what these old shmups are, just leading a sucker to his death. Multiple patterns that you know, are the antithesis to where your power-ups are located. Ew. No, the irritating success. Avoid touching them. Of course, the real challenge in this game is getting through with just one crit and no bombs. But that is for a challenge that would take me a number of months. You know, and if an average of 5 new games every week that I'm interested in playing didn't come out, then I'd love to dedicate that time to something like this. Alas, I would think that make the channel a little boring for folks out there. So I try to play as many different things as we can. Yeah, this is my memory of Batsugun at this point. This many bullets on the screen. Well, I guess it's not really a bullet hell, as I remember it. I mean, it's just giving you the appropriate amount of enemies based on the amount of coverage that you have with your power. I know, I'm not doing well. I absolutely love this genre. I'm just not good at it. Much like the fighting game genre. And the action game genre. RPG genre. Kind of all the genres, not very good at. Still love them. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Batsugun S-Tribute, Saturn Tribute, boosted, running on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I mean, if you are interested in classic shmups, then definitely pick this up. I'm sure it's on your radar anyway, but for those of you who are maybe new to the genre, again, I know it seems intimidating at first with all the stuff going on the screen, but the special version, I think, tones down that a little bit. You know, just a little bit of time put into this game. I think you can find a lot of enjoyment out of it. Yeah, I mean, there's really good design going on here, really good sound. The conversion they did from the Saturn, you know, with the Zebra engine is just excellent. Looks really good, especially on a modern display, and plays really good. So check it out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.